Happy Learning Day, everyone! Our lesson for today is about inferring the meaning of words with affixes using context clue. Okay, so in this lesson, you are expected to define and describe affixes, identify words formed by affixes, and infer the meaning of words that contain affixes with the help of context clues. Okay, so who wants to explore the beautiful scenery of Luzon Island? Okay, so for today, we're going to explore Luzon Island, and I'll be your tourist guide for today. Are you excited? Okay, so Luzon Island has many charming places which attract many tourists to its shore. Okay, so the underlined word is charming. So what do you think is the meaning of the word charming? Okay, is it letter A, lovely, B, popular, C, expensive? Okay, so if your answer is charming means lovely, your answer is correct. Okay, so are you familiar with this place? It's Banawe Rice Terraces. Okay, so in the mountains of northern Luzon is the legendary Banawe Rice Terraces, which is considered as one of the wonders of the world. Okay, so what is the underlined word? Legendary. Okay, now what is the meaning of this word based on the context clue? It's one of the wonders of the world. Okay, is it letter A, unbelievable, B, famous, or C, old? Okay, so if your answer is famous, then your answer is correct. Okay, so let's go now to Baguio City. Have you been to Baguio before? Okay, so nearby is Baguio City, a vacation spot during the hot summer months. Baguio teems with scenic delights like the Burham Park, Camp John Hay, and Mount Mirador. Okay, so based on how it used in the sentence, what do you mean by the underlined word scenic? Okay, is it letter A, crowded, letter B, attractive, or letter C, frozen? Okay, so if your answer is attractive, then your answer is right. Oh, it's time to visit Lingayen Bay. Okay, the northern shores along Lingayen Bay boast of the 100 islands whose clear water and white sands fascinate visitors. Each island is a beauty spot in itself. The place is a favorite among excursionists. Okay, so what is the underlined word? Excursionist. Okay, so what is the meaning of it? Okay, so if your answer is tourist, then your answer is correct. Okay, so our next destination is Manila, the capital of the Philippines. Okay, so down south is Manila, which is noted for its colorful sunset and the beautiful Rizal Park. Okay, so what do you mean of the underlined word colorful? Okay, so colorful means, okay, so what is the meaning of colorful? It means brilliant. Okay, so around Manila is the famous corridor, and Bataan, a few hours ride southwestward, is Tagaytay with its panoramic view of Taal Lake and its volcano. Okay, so the underlined word is panoramic. What do you mean by panoramic? So if your answer is wide, then your answer is correct. Okay, so we are now in the southward. A 3-hour ride by a car is the romantic Pagsanghan Falls. Okay, so the underlined word is romantic. What do you mean by the word romantic? Okay, so if your answer is captivating, then your answer is correct. Okay, so still farther south, a 10-hour ride by the express train is the historic Mayon volcano. The volcano with the perfect cone. Okay, so the underlined word is historic. What do you mean by this word? Okay, so if your answer is old, then your answer is correct. Okay, so are you enjoying Luzon? Sure you are. Okay, because truly a traveler will not find Luzon uninteresting as it has so many attractions to offer. Okay, so what do you mean by the word uninteresting? Okay, is it controversial, cheap, or boring? Okay, so if your answer is boring, then your answer is correct. Okay, so how about the word attractions? What do you mean by the word attractions? Is it feeling, B, scenic spots, or featured movies? Okay, so if your answer is scenic spots, then your answer is correct. Okay, so if you notice all the words used to describe the different places they're formed by affixes. Okay, so take a look at them. Charming, excursionist, romantic, legendary, colorful, historic, scenic, panoramic, and interesting, and attraction. Okay, so all of these words have their affixes. Okay, so what is affixes? Affixes is an element that is added at the beginning or at the end of a word to form a new word. Okay, the affix that is added at the beginning of a word is called prefix. Example, this plus comfort equals discomfort. Okay, while the affix that is added at the end of a word is called suffix. Example, build plus ink equals building. Okay, so these are an example of a prefix, meaning and their example. Okay, so anti means against. Example, antivirus, antibacterial. Bi means two. Example, bicycle, bilateral. This means opposite of or not apart. Example, dishonest, disconnect. Okay, then im means opposite of or not. Example, impossible, immortal. In means opposite of or not means inappropriate, incapable. Miss means wrong. Example, mistreat, misjudge. And then pre means before. Example, preschool, pretest. And then re means again. Example, rewrite, review. And then sub means below, under. Example, subway, submarine. And un means opposite of or not means unclear and unknown. Okay, so these are now an example of a suffix, their meaning and example. Okay, so able means having the ability or quality. Example, manageable, understandable. Means someone or something carrying out an action. Example, worker, computer. Ik means having the characteristic of. Example, heroic, and then romantic. Ing means having at the present, meaning working and running. Ion means the state of being, the process. Example, action, elimination. Full means having the quality or full of. Example, wonderful, hopeful. Less means without. Example, fruitless or tireless. Okay, so what is context clues? Context clues are surrounding words used in a sentence that give idea to the unfamiliar word. Example, I can't believe that you're still watching cartoons. You're so childish. Who usually watches cartoon? Kids, very good. So if you are adult and still watching cartoons, then you are called, is it letter A, good looking, B, clueless, or C, immature? What is your answer? Immature. Okay, very good. So immature and childish are synonyms. Okay, synonyms are words that have the same meaning. So I hope you learned and enjoy. You may now get your module and answer what I can do, assessment, and the additional activities. Good luck and enjoy learning at home. Thank you for watching. I'm Teacher Marcel. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe now.